somebody, Gen X Dividend investor asked, imagines that live streaming is short-term profit versus less long-term profit. How would live streams get a high view count post being
okay? He is exactly right. So usually, I would say a live stream content should always be supplemental. If your primary content is live stream and that's it, what that means is you're coasting on past glories. It's a good way of cashing in on popularity that's already been built up, but I would never use it as a primary, right? So that's the problem. Like, you know about Twitch, right?
Yeah.
There are dozens, I mean, hundreds, thousands of people on there who just start streaming with no background and no reason for why anyone should watch them. And they go nowhere. The generally accepted strategy is that you build up an audience on YouTube, get people to follow you for you with pre-recorded videos, then live stream. So the person writing this is getting onto the right idea that, again, live stream should be supplemental and also for when people already know you and take you seriously. And monetization on streams is much more effective and versatile than with YouTube videos, I would say. You get live interactivity and people place a premium on getting your attention during that live stream. So obviously, super chat. Hey, you get, I think you had some super chats this video, right? And, all it takes is 2 or 3 super chats to beat a normal video. So, and also too, this is more qualitative, but it puts audience engagement and investment into you and your personality and your channel through the roof. There's a lot to go in that, but I think that answered his question.
Yeah, I feel bad if there's any super chats. I'm looking at the stream through the StreamYard, so I apologize if I missed your super chat. I got one last week when I did a live stream. And
you can see them in the dashboard if you go and look.
If you're looking on YouTube, I would assume.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, under the live dashboard, you should see previous super chats. I'd hate for them to ask something or say something and then not get noticed for it.
Crap. Yeah, I should probably do that. Next time I definitely will for sure. I'm going to see. So you said under dashboard, huh?
Under the live streaming tab.
Oh, live streaming tab. Okay, let me go there.
At least under the old one. I know they changed to YouTube Studio recently.
Videos. I don't know. Hopefully I don't lose you guys here. Computer's bugging out. That's another thing. I need a new computer. This thing is ancient at this point. Live. Whoops.
Yeah, that is another thing. Live streaming requires a good computer.
So let's see. Likes, comments. We'll go on here. Hopefully it doesn't have volume on, which it does. But you can see monetization, analytics, channel status, competitors. Maybe, is it under monetization, you think? I don't see it normally. Nah.
Give me a moment. It's usually under the live streaming tab, but actually now I do it myself and it's not there. So I'll be able to get the answer for you in probably about 30 seconds if you filibuster.
I feel bad. So yeah, how does monetization? We got that. Don't lose your money. Oh, somebody asked, why don't you sell a course on growing your channel to 1 million? Because you have that experience.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I definitely could. I don't know. Would people take that serious though? If I'm at the moment on the downswing, I wonder about that.
I think you still have expertise though, in terms of, I mean, I believe that you would be able to get some sort of revenue from it. I mean, granted, I mean, you're easily within probably, I would say, definitely top 10% of YouTubers in terms of being able to grow close to $1 million in multiple different channels. I would say, I think I heard a statistic that 10% of YouTubers get to 10,000 subscribers, which I thought was pretty crazy. I thought 10% was pretty high. I thought maybe it was more like 2% or 3% get to 10,000 subscribers.
It depends on the genre. So 10,000 in finance is actually pretty good. 10,000 in gaming, you're nobody. It really depends.
Okay, that's good insight.
No, but I appreciate the kind words people are saying about that. You know, if people do believe I have expertise and I could be of help, that's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, so This gentleman says, know that you're not an expert in all the content he gives on all your channels, so where's the best place to research to get content for your videos?
He must mean like the education, or like the what does he mean, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Hidden Freedom Investor asked then, what type of content?
I think I know what he means. Yeah. So I wrote all of the videos myself. So you can also outsource writing. You got to be really careful who you get as a writer. I got good ones on Upwork.com. I also knew someone personally from my network who had a master's degree in linguistics and obviously made a very interesting writer, made great videos. I wrote them as well. Most of them did come from me within, and I did a lot of reading when I was younger. And people have called me the walking Wikipedia. So I don't really know how necessarily you would copy that, but I know definitely you can outsource it. So just be a well-read person, learn about the world, and you'll be able to write that stuff no problem.
Interesting. And then what was it else? That's more of a comment there. So investing, people just exchanging emails here. A person talking about me having a small portfolio. People chiming in on the SPHD, SPYD conversation. Yeah, some people chiming in that they do. Let's see. Somebody else was mentioning they hate SPHD. Hidden Freedom Investing said he hates SPHD. People are chiming in that it's a monthly pair.
Yeah, I seem not to be alone on this, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, don't feel obligated to stay. I know you've probably been on here for more than an hour at this point, but I'm sure.
Actually, now is the perfect time. Yeah.
Now is the perfect time, and it's almost 12:30 my time. I got to get up and get to work. But I truly appreciate you stopping by, and I definitely want to keep in touch with you. So
sure.
That's really good. I need to reach out to you. You said you don't have Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, I'm not a social media guy.
Yeah.
I got a Twitter, and I can send you my email as well.
Okay.
And I definitely appreciate the offer and would love to do that. You even mentioned a website too before. This might surprise you, but I actually like to write a lot more than I like to make videos. I'm more of a writer.
Okay. Interesting. So do you have
FYI.
anything like that?
I want to, but my concern is that no one would read it, which you seem to be offering the solution for.
Yeah, so we can definitely talk about that as well, because Kyle and I were thinking about how we can get folks kind of channeling in and offering potential affiliate sort of talks about that as well. So that could be.
Oh, shoot. I meant to ask, but I was going to ask if I could put my Twitter, but I hit enter by accident in the chat. I apologize for that.
I don't see it yet. I don't see it. It might take a minute for. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Byzantine. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think I don't have a Twitter. I'll double check. It's been a while since I've used it, but we can copy and get notes and stuff on that. But
yeah, if there's some way to privately send my email, obviously I don't want it public, but yeah, I'd be happy to.
Cool. So is there any other final closing words? I'm probably going to close the stream myself. Almost 4 hours in.
Yeah, no, you definitely have been here for the long haul, and it is I would say the ideal time for me to head out. So yeah, in summary, I took note of what you said. I think you had a good outsider's perspective. The whole like YouTube, man, it really puts down on you mentally.
Yeah,
it's hard. So like, it's very valuable to me to get an outsider's perspective, and also to just talk about issues I care about. And I just really appreciated you just spontaneously allowing me on the stream. It was a good time.
Yeah, no, any time you ever want to shoot me a message or anything like that, obviously use the comment section, and then I can try to see what Twitter's all about, and we could try to figure out a way to contact each other, whether it's through WhatsApp or something like that.
If you have an email, I can email you, because I don't expect you to sign up for Twitter just because just to get an email from me.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's I'll figure out a way. I don't want people to get my
yeah, so you understand
as well. So we'll figure it out. But really appreciate you coming on, man. It's been a blast. We had a really good conversation about a whole bunch of different stuff. But curious to keep in touch and find out what ends up happening
as well.
Month after month, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'll
Talk to you
talk to
later.
you guys soon. And I guess for the rest of you guys, really appreciate you guys. We had 18 people probably pretty consistently, and I saw we even got up to 25 people. In summary, just like what Top List had mentioned, really good conversations, 4 different people, 4 different perspectives, 4 different investing strategies. Really awesome. Couldn't have imagined this going any better unless, like, I don't know, PPC Ian showed up, but I will definitely take all good as a good second place prize for that. And then obviously a phenomenal conversation with Top List there, who has over 1 million subscribers across multiple accounts. And really curious. I mean, this is a really cool format. I personally like this format more than the previous formats where I'm kind of just rambling on for an hour. So really be curious what you guys are thinking when this video kind of gets live. Now we're getting on close to 4 hours, but I'm sure it's going to take a while to process, but please let me know. Obviously people aren't going to really see this because it's 4 hours in and they're probably not watching for 4 hours. But for those of you, the 19 or 20 of you, when this actually does go live and you do see it, in terms of it being loaded to YouTube and you are able to leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you haven't already, hit the like button. For those of you that did the super chats, really thank you. Hidden Freedom Investing, you're good about always doing that. I appreciate that. Apologies that in StreamYard it doesn't show that. And definitely really like this stream. That's why I went for 4 hours.